Hi folks, welcome to another tutorial. We're going to take a look at how we condense information on a PowerPoint to make it more digestible to an audience, and also we're going to look at how we make it more optimal for you presenting it and using your natural skills as a presenter to your advantage rather than relying on large chunks of text on a board. The reason why we do that is I like to use the phrase death by PowerPoint. We've all kind of stood there at some point in our lives and we've been talked at, or we've done the talking with giant walls of text in front of us on a PowerPoint, and it's not engaging and it doesn't show off your skills as a presenter as much. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick look at how we take a large chunk of information and how we condense that down into something more palatable, and that allows you to go off script, use your natural skills, use your knowledge to your advantage. So I've just taken an excerpt here, which is just like a blurb about Valorant, for example. So what we're going to do is we're going to break this down into a few bullet points, and then that allows us to talk about them around those bullet points. So Valorant is a team-based first-person hero shooter set in the near future. Perfect. That's your introduction. So what we'd do with that sentence there is we would go with team-based. Use the hyphen, shall I? That's probably the best way to do it. First person hero shooter. Okay. You know when you're presenting this that you're first off talking about Valorant. So we're going to take that out of it. We're going to take out the set in the near future, because we can discuss those themes further on down the line, and you should know that Valorant is based in the near future, right? So perfect. We've already condensed that bit. Players play as one of a set of agents, characters based on several countries and cultures around the world. So the way that we'd condense that is we would take out players play as one of a set of agents. So agents or characters are based on countries and cultures around the world. No, not counties. They're not based on Lancashire and Yorkshire, are they? Okay, cool. So we've already condensed again another sentence into a bullet point. And then in the main game mode, players are assigned to either the attacking or defending team, with each team having 5 players on it. So what we'd do here is we'd go 5 players per team and attack and defend style game modes. So we've taken a massive sentence there with, 20 words in it, for example, and we've reduced it to 2 tiny bullet points. You can then talk around that. So I'd look at those bullet points and I'd go, in Valorant, there is 5 players per team, and there is 2 teams in a game, because it's an attack and defend style game mode, which means one team is attacking a bomb site and the other team is defending those 2 or 3 bomb sites. So you've allowed yourself then the time to talk around those subjects, but you've also taken away that massive death by PowerPoint. What I'd do then is I'd separate it just by a couple of lines, go back and add in another set of bullet points. So agents have unique abilities, each requiring charges, as well as unique ultimate abilities that require charging through kills, death orbs, or objectives. Again, another massive chunk that we can get rid of. So agents all have unique abilities, and then abilities are charged in several ways. When you're presenting about a topic, 99.9% of the time, you know the topic that you're talking about. So you know the ways that these abilities are gathered. You know that they're gathered using kills, deaths, orbs, planting objectives, diffusing objectives. You don't need the wall of text to tell you that. So, for example, when you're doing your business units, when you're doing your health and fitness, your coaching units, you know the answer already. You don't need that big lump of text to tell you otherwise. So, finally, let's have a look. Every player starts each round with a classic pistol and 1 or more signature ability charges. Other weapons and ability charges can be purchased using an in-game economy system that awards... Right, okay. Let's condense that one because that's a big one. So, in-game... Let's do it in order. So, players start with default weapons every round, and then in-game economy system for purchasing weapons and abilities. And then that's it. Money is gained in a variety of ways. So, we've taken... Let's have a look. Let's see if there's a way. Let's have a look. So we've taken 128 words and we've reduced it to 61 words. So we've literally reduced it by over half. You've included the exact same amount of information because you'll be talking about this stuff anyway when it comes to it. And then what you'd do is, with this, you'd break this up over 2 different slides. So you'd separate this. So this is your abilities section. You can break this into 3. So that's your abilities section there. I'm just going to quickly highlight that in orange. Then you've got your economy system there, in blue. And then you've got the actual style, genres, codes, and conventions of the game. And then that can be split into 3 different slides, or even 3 different text boxes around that one slide, just to break it up a little bit for yourselves as well. But yeah, that is how we condense information on a PowerPoint to make it easier for your viewers and also easier for you to display your abilities.